are suing your neighbor, the defendant, Ms. Smith, for 1/2 the cost to replace a shared fence between the two of you. And you're suing her for $1,825, which you contend is half the cost of the fence that you share and that you repaired and paid for. Is that correct?
Correct.
You contend, however, Ms. Smith, that you're not responsible for 1/2 of the cost of the fence because you never agreed to pay 1/2 of the cost, although you did discuss eventually perhaps repairing and contributing to the cost of the repairs, but there was never any settled agreement, and that you just simply couldn't afford to pay what the plaintiffs paid to make the repairs. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So tell us, why do you think the defendant is responsible for half the costs?
Basically, I moved in November of 2020. I purchased the house, and the fence was already wearing down. I don't know when they replaced the fence.
Excuse me 1 minute. Exhibit A is a photograph of the fence from the defendant's property. Is that correct? So that it's obvious a crack in the fence or a hole in the fence, and it's extending over into Ms. Smith's property. Is that right?
Actually, Your Honor, it's the whole panel.
The whole panel. And this is from your side of the property, what the fence looked like. Now, when did you move into the property?
November 11th of 2020.
And you purchased this property with this fence on it.
Correct.
And it was in this condition.
Not as bad. It was the winter of 2023 that we had multiple storms, and the fence
Started to fall onto the defendant's side. Is that
Yes.
right? And this is the repaired fence. Am I correct?
Correct. From our side.
It's a wooden fence?
Yes.
You replaced it with, the original fence was wooden?
Yes.
Now, Ms. Smith, how long have you been residing next to the plaintiff?
Since 1966.
1966?
Yes.
So there was a previous owner
Yes.
of the premises?
Yes.
Who put up this fence? Did you put up the fence?
I'm an original owner of the home, and the Bakers were original. So at that time, you put up a fence, you know. We agreed, and so we each spent half and had the fence put in.
Did you pay for half the fence at that time?
Yes.
You shared the expenses?
Yes.
And as I understand the papers between the two of you, you had a conversation with Ms. Smith about repairing it, that there was a discussion where you believed that she agreed to repair it with you, and that you were each going to get quotes to find out how much it would cost and split the cost. Is that correct? Now, Ms. Smith, is
Yes.
that yes? So, and then you got a quote for some $3,000 or so, and you went next door to speak to Mrs. Smith, and she said she couldn't afford half of the quote that you had, and she had never gotten a quote of her own. Is that right?
Correct.
But you felt pressured to fix it anyway because you had 3 dogs, and you were concerned that they would get out, perhaps, and get on the defendant's property.
Correct.
Your Honor?
Yes.
If I could tell you something before that. So we had gone over and repaired, I brought T-post and the T-post pounder and all that, and repaired the fence as well as possible. I had offered to her, if she got T-post, that I would go and help her fix that other side, but she would never go get the T-post.
So, Ms. Smith, why don't you think you're responsible for half the fence? You're benefiting from it, so why don't you think you're responsible for paying half?
Well, it still should be that way, but my circumstances changed. I am on a fixed income.
Yes.
My husband died 2 years ago, and so the quote that she gave me was way too high.